actually saying. Bernie closed this, I think, in a very powerful way, with a message of solidarity and compassion.
Are you willing to fight for that person who you don't even know as much as you're willing to fight for yourself? Are you willing to stand together and fight for those people who are struggling economically in this country? Are you willing to fight for young people drowning in student debt, even if you are not? Are you willing to fight to ensure that every American has health care as a human right, even if you have good health care? Are you willing to fight for frightened immigrant neighbors, even if you are native born? Are you willing to fight for a future for generations of people who have not yet even been born, but are entitled to live on a planet that is healthy and habitable? Because if you are willing to do that, if you are willing to love, if you are willing to fight for a government of compassion and justice and decency, if you are willing to stand up to Trump's desire to divide us up, if you are prepared to stand up to the greed and corruption of the corporate elite, if you and millions of others are prepared to do that, there is no doubt in my mind that not only will we win this election, but together we will transform this country. Thank you all very much.
By the way, looking very good. The guy's looked very good since his heart attack. It's almost bizarre.
He looked great. He looked the same as usual, which is to say, great.
But I feel like he actually has dropped a few pounds, and his face looks like, I don't know, he looks a little leaner, a little bit less red, a little bit. He needs to get that rest. Bernie, you work your ass off. Everybody needs their rest. He's working twice as hard as people half his age. He needs to get a little sleep.
Yeah, no, he puts the rest of us to shame. I wish I had half as much energy as Bernie Sanders. Jesus Christ.
Seriously.
Like, insane. I get tired from doing this part-time job.
Yeah, and I remember after the heart attack happened and they were saying that he was scaling back his, ground operations a little bit. They made it sound, certain outlets made it sound like, oh, he's not going to do anything. And then, on the ground reporters were like, no, he's doing more than everyone already.
Yeah, that's right. Like, he's going to do like 3 major rallies a day instead of 5.
Yeah.
And still fight to end the genocide in Yemen.